Yes, my people. Again today, INEC and APC and Tinubu lawyer with Shetima lawyer, today again, then they come up from court with almost tears for their eyes. Listen to what happened for inside court today. As all the evidence that they load come, all of them now in court they admit. All of them now they don't they admit as exhibits. Watch the video, may I share. Watch from beginning to the end. You go understand everything what happened for inside court today. All these states, or your state, or Lagos state, or Kwara state, watch by yourself, man. I'm not tell you with my mouth. Help me share this video. Make all that obedient for anywhere they see him. Now that pressure, now our work. Hit the ground running.
And the Labour Party continued tendering evidence today in court. These are results from Bayelsa, 2 boxes for Oyo, Edo, Akwa Ibom, and finally Lagos. Look at how huge Apapa is. You don't want to see what happened in Apapa. One returning officer just wrote the results. You will see the video at the end. Today also marked another reprimand of the INEC Council by the presiding judge. These guys think that the court is a playground where they can conduct themselves like they please. Anyway, before we see all that, let's take it one by one. Let's see the summary and full transcript of today's hearing at the ongoing Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, sitting at the Appeal Court Complex, Abuja. Today began with the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Samani, saying, "We have 3 petitions for today. For petition number 3, we would allocate 3 hours. Petition number days, between so number of hours." He was just laying the normal foundation for today's hearing. And the Allied People's Movement petition was supposed to be heard today. If you remember, their case was adjourned on Monday to enable them receive the certified true copies of the Supreme Court judgment on Shetima's double nomination. The court was informed that they haven't yet received the documents, so the presiding judge now moved to the next petition, which happened to be that of Peter Obi and the Labour Party. As usual, Peter Obi was in court with some of the Labour Party chieftains, and Levi Uzuku SAN stood up. "With due respect, my lord, we are ready." Justice Samani responded, "So start using your 3 hours. Levi SAN told the court, Peter Afoba SAN will be leading the evidence for today. By the way, Peter Afoba served as an Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice in Anambra under Peter Obi. And taking over, Afoba responded, "Thank you, my lord. Before we commence for today, can we have your indulgence to complete the states which we listed as supplementary list yesterday today?" In respect to River State, the supplementary list are for 6 local government areas and we have from EC8A sheets for them. Now, this was where the INEC Council got reprimanded by the presiding judge. INEC was represented today by Pinheiro SAN. He said, "My lord, we will be objecting the presentation of these documents and all these local government areas are strange to the petitioners." Justice Samani quickly put him in order. "Mr. Pinheiro, respect the rule of the court. Don't state such." See how the judge referred to him as Mr., not Leonard Silk. Anyway, that didn't put the INEC Council off. He replied, "I will make my address, but I just wanted to state it." The presiding judge fired back again. No, please. Why did the INEC Council use the word strange? Is he a politician by any means? Was he implying that they didn't rig in these local government areas, that the people there voted for APC? If that's what he meant by strange, that means he indirectly accepted that they rigged the remaining 15 local government areas. Or was he trying to say that Peter Obi isn't known in these local government areas in River State? From politicians saying that Peter Obi isn't known in the north, to this lawyer implying that he isn't known in River State. Anyway, the court doesn't need his opinion on the popularity of a candidate. The results from River State show exactly who is more popular, and it doesn't matter whether INEC denies their own name or any certified true copy of result sheets that they gave to Labour Party. The court will determine who won the election. Also, the court is taking note of how INEC representatives are conducting themselves in court. It will help them to make up their minds quickly after going through the evidence, of course. Also, in their usual manner, counsels to APC, Tinubu and Shetima joined INEC in objecting to the tendering of evidence by the Labour Party legal team. After the court received the results of 6 local government areas in Rivers State, the Labour Party Council went on to tender results from Bida local government area in Niger State. After that, he said, "My Lord, may we now move to Adamawa State. We seek to tender 21 local government areas certified true copies for Adamawa State." Justice Ugo quickly corrected him that it is called Adamawa, not Adamawa or whatever he said. These judges know how to crack jokes. That's how it's supposed to be. The image of a judge shouldn't be all mean, non-laughing person. Judges are humans too. LP Council, recovering from the laughter, told the presiding judge, "My Lord, there is a little typographical error on page 4. I am sorry, my Lord. You will see number 22, but it is 21. The presiding judge replied, "That is no problem." The LP Council also apologized for the wrong pronunciations, to which the presiding judge responded, "No problem. It will even make us lighter and not keep us in squeezed faces." This is true. Everyone knows how diverse Nigeria is. You can't expect someone from the south to pronounce correctly words from neighboring ethnic groups in the south, not to talk of languages spoken in the middle belt or the far north. After Niger State, the LP Council sought the permission of the court to tender results from 8 local government areas in Bayelsa State. Like you already know, once the Labour Party Council starts to call results from local government areas in any state, the trio of INEC, APC and Tinubu councils always object to tendering of the results, despite the fact that these results were duly stamped and given to Labour Party by INEC. This has no effect whatsoever. It doesn't prevent the court from admitting these documents in evidence. As can be seen, immediately the LP Council finishes tendering results from any state, the presiding judge will affirm that the court have now marked them with the corresponding exhibit numbers.
Please settle down, and your phones, please try to put them on silent or you can switch them off.
After Bayelsa, the LP Council asked the court, "My Lord, may I quickly move to Oyo State? May we now apply to tender 31 local government area from EC8A certified true copy sheets?" The presiding judge responded, "Yes, let's go on." The legal counsel went on to call all the LGAs in Oyo State. Because he couldn't pronounce the names correctly, the whole court was laughing at his attempt. The presiding judge chipped in, "Don't mind them, Leonard Silk. Just pronounce them anyhow. After all, we can see the LGA you are referring to on the list." LP Council replied, "Thank you, my Lord. I'm only pronouncing it how I see it." As usual, INEC, Tinubu, and AP Councils expressed their objections. Next was Edo. He called 18 local government areas in Edo State. It's important to note that the Labour Party scored more than 50% of the votes in Edo State. That's according to the official results. It might be higher. If they are seriously contesting Edo State, that means the PDP and the APC must have rigged in some parts of Edo. We saw a lot of videos from Edo State during the presidential election. Thugs snatched ballot boxes, and in some places there was violence. So it will be interesting to see the number of votes that the Labour Party will recover in Edo State. Now to Lagos, LP Council said, "My Lord, we are now moving to Lagos State." Presiding judge responded, "How many local government areas?" LP Council, "My Lord, there are 20 LGAs," to which the judge responded in the affirmative. LP Council continued, "We are tendering for Apapa." The presiding judge told him to call it again. LP Council, "Number 1 is Apapa, my Lord." You can imagine the atmosphere in court. Everyone, including the judges, were now laughing so hard and talking to each other. Finally, the presiding judge said, "My colleague here said that the name reminds him of something. Me, I cannot remember." Honorable Justice Ugo said, "It's Apapa local government area we are talking about." While calling the 20 LGAs in Lagos State, the LP Council didn't pronounce Oshodi correctly, and the presiding judge asked him, "You didn't even go to those sides at all. You didn't enter, boss?" LP Council replied, "I know the place small." The presiding judge told him, "It is Oshodi," and he responded, "All right, my Lord, Oshodi." The mood in court today was that of a happy family. Everyone had a good laugh, including the judges. Who knows how the mood in court will be the day they will deliver judgment. If the tribunal keeps to their timeline, judgment will be delivered on 5th August 2023. After the presiding judge admitted results from Lagos State in evidence, the LP Council moved to Akwa Ibom State and tendered results from 31 local government areas. After Akwa Ibom results were admitted in evidence, Livy Uzuku SAN told the court, "My lord, without prejudice, I think we are done for today and we are ready to come tomorrow." The presiding judge asked him, "So you are seeking for an adjournment?" He replied, "No, my lord, I'm not seeking for adjournment, my lord. I am only saying, since our time for today is over, let us reconvene for Monday." The judge probed him further. "There is court date tomorrow. I am sure you saw our pre-trial report." He responded, "My lord, I am ready to come tomorrow if you want me to come tomorrow." At this point, the INEC counsel chips in, pleading with the court to reconvene on Monday. Even Tinubu's counsel joined his voice. "My lord, we are facing 3 petitions at the same time for over 9 hours. Let us reconvene on Monday without prejudice, my lord." At this point, the APC joins the pleading. "My lord, some of us have other things to do and to show other people that we are still doing their work. Even the people who started this wahala want to reconvene." This reference was to the LP legal team. In the end, the presiding judge accepted after Livy SAN confirmed that other counsel spoke to him about having a break on Saturday. Justice Ugo reminded him that tomorrow will be part of Labour Party's 3 weeks. Justice Bolaji also repeated the same thing. This made Livy SAN to change his mind that they are ready to come tomorrow. The presiding judge told him, "We will look into it," and he replied, "If only it is without prejudice." The judges insisted that if they skip tomorrow, it must count in their time. After back and forth, they accepted and the court adjourned till Monday, 5th June 2023. Final word from Justice Ada. "I hope we will continue in agreement like this and in love from Monday." In summary, the LP legal team agreed to the terms of the court as a goodwill to the defendants. This was after Livy SAN was assured by his colleagues that missing tomorrow won't affect their case in any way. So that was how today's hearing ended. See you on Monday when we will bring you another full transcript of the hearing at the ongoing Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Thanks for watching.
Just going to be recording it.
And the funny thing is that the results that they are bringing from the kò tẹ̀ sí wọ́n fìlè lè ìgbà tá ti kúrò ń bẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn ìdè iṣẹ́ yẹn. Rivers, yes.
Now why are you talking like this now?
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ, he's actually telling you facts.
When we were searching for you, you went into hiding.
And then gbogbo àwọn Tipex everywhere kò lọ.
When Peter Obi legal team tell INEC say by the time we are done presenting evidence and witnesses, the truth go come out. INEC chairman say na joke. It say that's in a normal thing, a normal legal. It be like say this Professor Mahmoud Yakub upon say you know Peter Obi very well. He don't work under am before. You not remember say the man not they take nonsense. Say now person where they come small, they come slow, steady, but they reach the end. Before Peter Obi sit down that day in front of the national broadcasting, the whole world gathered for in front that day. Over how many microphones they in front that day? He sit down, come out tears for eye. Talk say we won this election and we are going to prove it in court. Before he talk that thing, it is say Peter Obi never did sure say he win from his situation room. In short, he say he never know say he win. First of all, make I for first make INEC now because now BP my work now to the seller. You understand me? They come up, make the thing they rise. Make I first help them Adams more. Lagos PDP don't use their math. Confess say Peter Obi get 900,000. We know they use that number play. You know say Labour Party never ever tell Nigerian people waiting Labour Party gets from their own situation room. They never ever mention them. And you get why they no one mention them. But anytime when they come out, they say, now we win this election. Dele Parrot to me that and say, this particular election of Tinubu no winner. And I don't say don't talk many times. Peter obviously they stand say, the process for which you got there. See, if you want to check out very well, the truth be say, if you add Rivers State alone to Peter Obi, he won more states already. Which BBC News don't publish in a winner. He won more states. It means he won 13, Tinubu won 12, Atiku won 12, Kwankwaso 1. So, now the Syria with the drive at now. Just only one state first. Before we come begin to talk about all those Akwa Ibom them. All those states with the pack. Is it this election? Peter Obi divide Nigeria into two. He still took hand for more states. The way I tell you, it's like this. The way I tell you, it's like this. But we will never go that area. But when they come out and say they want to challenge 18 state results, men I know say before they are done, if they feel come off 400k from Lagos alone, the 100k where they add for them for the other states where BBC publish, that is like how many now 500k. They will need 1.5 million, but by the time they enter that state, let's say they go one state where they're very controversial again, whether they play to state, where they enter. I hear say at the year figures like 1.2 million, but I don't want to talk down because I don't know whether that's true or not be true. But let's assume say not true. They can't enter there. Hey, the way our brother take go down recently, now somebody go take go show. I then Shaman, I bet which state you come from. Begin the arrange. The truth go fall out.